This SQL problem looks very easy. LeetCode even tags it easy, but stacks 4 conditions on top of each other, and missing just one breaks your entire query. This is exactly the kind of question that shows up in real interviews to separate people who understand SQL from people who just memorize syntax. Let's break it down. To find users with high token. Now, what we are given is a prompt table where a column name is user ID, prompt, and token, and type in int varchar int. Okay, user ID prompt is the primary key, unique value for this table. Each row represents a prompt submitted by user to an AI system, along with the number of tokens consumed. Okay, user ID and prompt is the primary key over here. Okay, and token is number of tokens used. Okay, great. Write a solution to analyze AI prompt usage pattern based on the following requirement. For each user, calculate the total number of prompts they have submitted. For each user, calculate the average tokens used per prompt, rounded to decimal place. Only include users who have submitted at least 3 prompts. Only include users who have submitted at least 1 prompt with token greater than their average token usage. Okay. Return the result table ordered by average token in descending order and then by user ID in ascending order. Let's see some examples also. This is the input table we have. User ID, there are 3 prompts entered by this person. And tokens used are these, and these are the prompts. Okay. Output is 3 and 1. So let's understand why the output is 3 and 1 over here. Okay, so they are telling us that total prompts user 1. Why user 1 is a qualification over here. So as per the requirement which we can see, we need to calculate total number of prompts they have submitted. So okay, that is easy. We can get that total prompt is what we need to calculate, prompt count. Calculate average token used per prompt. We can also see in this output which is available, average token is also there. Okay. Then only include users have submitted at least 3 prompts. So user 1 over here, if you see, he has submitted 3 prompts. User 2 is not valid because it has only submitted 2 prompts. And user 3 is also valid because it has submitted more than 3 prompts. So 1 and 3 qualifies as per the third condition, which is submitted at least 3 prompts. Okay. Only include users who have submitted at least 1 prompt with tokens greater than their own average token usage. Okay, this is an interesting one. So user who have submitted at least 1 prompt with tokens greater than own average. So if we see over here, so let us suppose user 1. So there are 3 tokens which are used by user 1. What are those tokens? If I see here, let's say 120 plus 80 plus 200. So these are his prompts. If we kind of average this, it becomes 400 divided by 3 because there are 3. So it will actually give us roughly it will give us 133.33 something like this. Okay. Now the fourth one says only users have submitted at least 1 prompt with tokens greater than their own average. So user 1 average is 133. Okay. User 1 average is 133.33. Is there any prompt which has used greater than 133 for user 1? Yeah, there is one prompt, right? 200. So this qualifies because 133 is less than 200. So there are token which is there was one prompt who has used 200 tokens, which was greater than the average tokens used by that user ID. So number 1 will be qualifying, and number 3 is also there. I believe number 3 will be also for the same thing. 300, 250, 180, and 280. Okay, that is it. Total prompt 4. 237 is the average. 300 and 250 tokens both greater than average. Oh, great. Now let's solve this problem. I hope you have an idea on this. What you got an idea what actually is required. So let me just do one thing. First thing first, we know that we will need to take data from prompt table. So first we will write a very basic thing, select star from prompt. I usually first write these things. I don't analyze first and then go. I hit and try then run. So I should get the output over here, which is all the prompts. Okay, the answer will be wrong. I'm just taking the output. Now they have asked that they need total number of prompts they have submitted. So if you see, and based on the output which we have, we will write user ID over here, then total number of prompts. So we will do a count of prompts. So we will get the total number of prompts which are created by that user ID. We will do a group by over here because this is an aggregate function count. And the second criteria which they have asked is for each user calculate average token used per prompt. Again, there is an aggregate function which we have to use, which is average. And then what we will do is we will use tokens. Okay, great. As we will write it over here as average tokens for better readability. And over here we can write as a prompt. Just writing it. Now, let's run it now. Let's see. I'm sure we will get error. Okay. Okay. Great, because we have not used group by now. Group by user ID. If we write this, then the 2 conditions which they have actually asked us, we have created that. These are the 2 conditions. Average token we have calculated and total prompt. We can write over here as prompt count, which will actually help us. Okay, wonderful. Now what we will do is we will check the third criteria, which is only include users who have submitted at least 3 prompts. So now at least 3 prompts we need to check. Now this count prompt will give us the prompt count. See? Okay. So if I run it, I got to know that user 1 has 3 prompt count. You can see over here in the output over here. See, user 1 has 3. Oh my god, expected this one. I'm getting this one. User 1 has 3 prompt count, 2 has 2, and 3 has 4. So this count prompt needs to be filtered now. Now this is an aggregate filter. Whenever we need to apply a filter on aggregate function, then we need to add that filter thing into having prompts. But if it was not an aggregate filter, then we would have used where. I have also created a video on this. Maybe I'll add it somewhere. You can check above. Count prompt must be greater than 3. Greater than equal to 3. Sorry, at least. Great. So if I run this one now, let's see. If I run this one, what am I getting? third criteria should be suffice. 2 should be excluded now. If we see 2 is excluded, 1 and 3 is there. Now, what we will do is we will check the fourth criteria, which is only include users who have submitted at least one prompt with top tokens greater than their own average token usage. Okay. We now know that average token needs to be calculated, and then we need to check whether there is any token within that same user ID which is greater than average token. So I just showed you, right, that average token was for user 1 was coming 133.33. And out of this all tokens for user 3, we took the maximum one, which is 200. Okay. So by this maximum one, we got to know that there must be one more aggregate. Now, this aggregate we don't need to replicate on this table, right? So we will not add it into select clause. What we will do is we will add a criteria over here, which is a func filter and average tokens less than max token. Now let's run it. Let's see. Corresponding to this, what is the error? Okay, so okay, average token, okay, and average token is less than max token. What is this? What is this error they're telling? This is line 2. Oh, sorry, this one. Okay, this should be deleted actually. Great. Okay, so that is 1, 3. We need to do order by, and there is okay, order by needs to be done, and there is one more thing. We need to do round off. They have written a round off or something, right? Okay, round to 2 decimal places. Okay, we will do the round off also here. So in SQL Server, we can do round using this round function. It's an inbuilt function. We don't need to take care of this. Round comma 2. There can be one more problem which I will let you know if it didn't work, however. And then average tokens. We can do round over here also. Because there can be test cases where if we don't do a round, there can be a problem. So what round of this will do is actually 133.33 will be cut and it will be rounded to 133.33. Okay, great. Let's see this. And yeah, there is one more thing. Since after applying this condition, we have satisfied the fourth criteria, but there is one more thing, order by. So let's do the order by also. Order by. They're telling order by average token descending. So order by average tokens descending. Let's run this one. Let's just copy this one. Okay, Control V. Just a minute. Order by round average token descending, comma, and user ID in ascending order. Okay. Comma user ID ascending. Okay, great. Let's run this. I have applied all of this, which I believe should be working. Okay, this is accepted. Yeah, great. I think we solved this question. Let's run to submit. Okay, what error we are getting? Let's see. No error, sorry, it's accepted. So I hope you understood this problem, how we tackled the conditions which are provided them, what needs to be applied on select, why we are using group by and having, and this order by, and this round function was also new to us. I post these videos if you understand my problem solving technique, and if you have learned anything, please subscribe to this channel. And till then, thanks and bye.